Do you want to know the exact products that we've purchased for our Airbnbs that have led to hundreds of 5-star reviews? If so, then watch this video because we're going to break down 4 crucial products that we purchased that lead to more 5-star reviews.
If you've been around our channel for a while, then you've probably heard us talk about how important reviews are to your business as a short-term rental operator. Good reviews keep more people coming to your property, and more people means more revenue. And on the flip side, bad reviews lead to less people booking, which means less revenue. So not a good thing.
So with that in mind, we figured we'd highlight 4 of the products that we typically purchase that help us get more 5-star reviews for our listings. Now, every product that we mention will be in the description of this video, so be sure to check that out as well. We'll link straight to the Amazon page, that way you don't have to go in the comments and say, hey, where's this thing? All right, let's start with product number 1. Now, what's one thing that every single guest will use when they stay at your property? And what's one thing that will almost 100% show up in your reviews if your guests have a bad experience with it?
Oh my gosh, what is it? Dun dun dun! The mattress! So we use the Zenith brand of mattress for most of our properties. And you would not believe how often we have guests who comment on how nice the mattresses are, or they straight up message us through the platforms or even text me to find out what mattress it is because they want to buy it for their own house. So love that one.
Yeah, so here's an actual message that we received from one of our guests. So the message says, "Our stay has been great so far. Thank you so much. Quick question. We are loving the mattress here. Which one does the house have? We saw the website for Zenith, but we can't figure out which one you have. Is it the 12-inch mattress, question mark? And someone else left this as part of their review. Weird comment, but the mattress was like heaven, firm but soft. The thing you dream of as an over 30s adult who just mountain biked and trail ran the day away at the national park."
Wow, I don't remember that one, but thank you for that review, but it's true, I agree.
I mean, we like the mattresses so much that we bought for our Airbnbs these Zenith mattresses that we literally bought them for our own house. So now every single night, our sons sleep on these really nice Zenith mattresses.
We've had it for a few months, and every night we're still like, oh my God, did you hear me get up for the bath? No, I didn't hear you get up. And we love the Zenith mattresses for a few reasons. First, these mattresses are so incredibly comfortable. That guest couldn't have said it better. It literally does feel like heaven when you lay on it.
Yeah, they're not like the old school mattresses that have the springs and whatnot,
No.
you know, that are like all squeaky. They're 100% memory foam and some other kind of foam.
Not sure on the technical.
Yeah, but
you know.
trust us, they are absolutely amazing.
And the second reason we love this mattress is that for the quality of the mattress that you're getting, it's relatively inexpensive. So you can get a queen size mattress for less than $500, and you can get a full size for $300.
Now, the third reason that we love this mattress is because they're actually pretty durable. You know, we turn each of our properties on average somewhere around 15 times per month, right? Every couple of days, someone else is coming in. So that's a lot of traffic and a lot of people getting in and out of the bed. And we've been using these mattresses for over a year now and still haven't had any complaints about the mattresses losing their comfort. So that's definitely a plus as well.
One tip when you're buying the Zenith mattress, you can actually choose between a different size for the thickness. So they offer a 6-inch, an 8-inch, 10-inch, and 12-inch thick mattress. We pretty much always go with the 12-inch thickness because they feel the best when you lay on it, so that's what we recommend. But the only time that we'll go with a smaller thickness is when our bed frame forces us to. So for example, we use trundle beds at a few of our tiny homes in Joshua Tree, and for those we have to buy the 8-inch thick mattresses for the bottom piece of the trundle, and that's just because that's the only size that will fit it. So make sure you read like the specifications for your bed frames if you do need to know the thickness for your mattress.
So that's product number 1, getting a good mattress. Now, product number 2 is for all of the caffeine lovers out there, and that's a dual coffee maker. It's an amenity that so many guests check for when they're looking for a place to book. Now, we typically purchase the Cuisinart dual coffee maker. There's other ones out there, but that's the one that we've purchased and liked because we like the fact that it gives the guests the option of using both the K-cup or having like the traditionally brewed cup of coffee. And it's, again, relatively inexpensive for the quality of product that you're getting.
Now, we're personally not big coffee drinkers ourselves and probably wouldn't care if our Airbnb that we stayed at had one or not. But like Tony said, so many people who travel to your property need that cup of coffee every morning. And they'll be really pissed if they get to your house and there isn't a coffee maker.
Chocolate! Chocolate! Chocolate!
Trust us, like literally people message us before they check in to ask if there's a coffee maker. So
with that, like look at this recent message we got for one of our properties. So it says, "Hi Tony and Sarah. It would just be me and my sister coming out, her from this city, me from this other city, to celebrate my 40th birthday and for a mom's relaxing getaway. Your place looks so cute. My only question is, what kind of coffee maker is at the house?"
Coffee is clearly very important to her, so.
Like this guest said that her only question was, what kind of coffee maker do we have? So this is proof that there are some guests out there who literally take the coffee maker into account when they're choosing which property to book. So you want to position yourself in the best way possible and give them a decent option.
Now, we do not provide the actual coffee. So we communicate with guests that they need to bring their own K-pods or whatever kind of coffee grinds that they prefer. And we do a pretty good job of communicating that upfront to our guests.
Now, every once in a while, we'll have a guest complain about the lack of free coffee, but that's a business decision that we made. You can decide what's best for your listing, whether you include that complimentary or maybe you upcharge your guests for it. But again, for us, we don't.
So that's product number 2. A solid coffee maker will really make a world of a difference on your reviews.
All right, so on to product number 3. Now, let me ask this question. Do you know what can absolutely ruin a guest's experience before they even step foot inside of your property? And what's one thing that can literally derail your chances at a 5-star review before the trip officially even begins?
It's the
check-in process.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, so you want to ensure your guests have a smooth check-in process, which means you don't want them to have to call you to let them in. And honestly, as the host, you probably don't want to have to drive to your property and let people in every time anyway.
It's so annoying when they call you. So your guests also shouldn't have to fumble around with any confusing lockbox or to have to worry about carrying the house keys around with them and remember to return them at the end of their stay. So what's the solution here? It's the 3rd product on our list, and it is a keyless entry pad.
Now, a keyless entry pad replaces your standard door lock and allows your guests to check in and out of your property with zero help needed from you or anyone on your team. And our preferred keyless entry pad is the Slage On-Code. This is like actually one product that we use in every single one of our listings. Like the Zenith mattresses are in some, but this On-Code is at every single property. And we use it because it allows your guests to simply show up to your property, enter a code into the keypad, and voila, they're in. Yes. And then locking up is just as easy as pressing the lock icon on the keypad, so kind of dummy proof.
So this is truly the easiest way to let your guests in and out of your property. We personally like the Slage On-Code for a few reasons. And Tony says Slage, and I say Slage. Say Slage.
Slage.
Yeah, but there's sh.
Slage.
No, you're saying
Schaefer.
Yeah, you're saying slate. You're missing the ch. But first is the battery life. Before this keypad, we had another keyless entry system for our short-term rentals, but we weren't a huge fan because the batteries in that thing just died all the time.
And like without warning.
Yes, and guests would constantly get like locked out, or we'd have to have our cleaners help open it or give them the lockbox information. So it was just all around messy, and that's why we opted out of that one.
Yeah, but the batteries in the On-Code last for months, and it has a really accurate battery indicator that gives you more than enough time to swap the batteries out before it just shuts down completely, so you're not left like just, in the cold.
Yeah. The next reason we like the Slage On-Code is that it doesn't require any additional hardware to work.
Yeah, so like Slage also offers another keyless entry pad called the Slage Sense, and like many other keyless entry pads, the Slage Sense requires other devices to connect to the Wi-Fi and work remotely.
Wi-Fi adapter.
Yeah, you might need to buy a Wi-Fi adapter, like have an Alexa or a Google Home.
Yeah, not obsessed.
Yeah, but the Slage On-Code, like right out the box, connects directly to your Wi-Fi with no additional hardware. So save time, save money, and it's easier to set up.
The third reason we like the Slage On-Code is that it comes with a pretty useful phone app. So you can literally lock and unlock the door remotely.
Yeah, and believe me, you'll need it because
Yeah.
even though we send guests the codes before they arrive, we get, I don't know, at least like a few times a week, a guest will call us and say, hey, I don't have the code. And we're like, oh, we actually sent it to you already. And they're like, I don't see it. And so we just unlock the door for them and then they find the code afterwards. So it's super helpful to be able to unlock and lock remotely.
Yeah.
And you also have the ability to create and delete codes on the fly. So if you want to create a new code for the plumber who's showing up randomly, you can give them a code and then delete it once they're done with their work.
Or sometimes, I forget to create the code for the plumber that I scheduled for that day and they'll call me, and instead of giving them any code at all, I just unlock it remotely from my phone. So love that.
The On-Code also integrates with most short-term rental property management software, so it can automatically generate new codes for each guest that books your property.
Last, you can view a history of when the door was locked or unlocked and see whose code was used to unlock the door, which is super helpful. Like, trust me, you'll need that at some time. So that's the third product, the Slage On-Code Smart Lock. But before we move on to the last product, we'd really appreciate if you guys could give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell for notifications. We're still a new channel and every subscriber really does mean a lot to us. We really appreciate you guys. So if you're enjoying the content, please subscribe.
Yeah, we're coming up on a year, and as of recording this video,
Yeah.
we're just over 12,000 subs, so we really, really do appreciate each and every single one of you. Also, connect with us on Instagram. I'm at Tony J. Robinson. My lovely wife is at Sarah Rad. And if you're on TikTok, you can follow us there at The Real Estate Robinsons. Also, if you would like a totally free calculator to help you analyze short-term rentals, head over to alphageekcapital.com/calculator. You can pick that up for free. And last but not least, if you want to become a short-term rental host, which we hope you do after watching this video, hit the link in our description. You'll get a cash bonus for signing up by using that link, and we'll get a small cash bonus for referring you as well.
And on to the last and final product that you'll need for 5-star reviews is
A smart TV!
yes.
Nice.
So we use the Roku TCL Smart TV for most of our properties.
Now, the majority of people who come to your short-term rental come to explore whatever city it is that your property is located in. So the vast majority of the time, they're not just going to be cooped up in the house, but most visitors will have a little bit of downtime where they're just kind of hanging out around the house.
Yeah.
And you could use a little sun, trust me.
He's not my friend. He wants to hurt me. Safer.
And honestly, there are some guests that will book your place just to kind of stay inside and work.
Totally, yeah.
Or just to be alone. You know, we get some people that say, hey, I just need some time to decompress and XYZ, and I'm just gonna hang out around the property. So either way, you want to make sure that you've got the entertainment piece nailed down.
So a big benefit of having a smart TV is that it comes preloaded with all of the popular streaming apps. So your guests have access to Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Disney Plus, and everything else that they use to stream.
And as a host, this is also a money saver because you can skip out on the cable bill. We actually only offer cable in 2 of our listings, and the other 10s only have smart TVs, and we've never had a guest complain about it.
Yeah.
Except on Super Bowl Sunday, one of the smart TVs wasn't working.
I was gonna say, wait, that was recent.
Yeah.
And the process is pretty simple. When a guest shows up, they just log into their own accounts and then they log out before they leave. And if a guest ever forgets to check out of their profile when they leave, they usually message us and let us know, and we'll have our cleaners log them out. Or if our cleaners notice, they'll go ahead and log them out on their behalf.
Now, one tip when you're buying your smart TV, don't feel like you have to buy an 80-inch TV to get good reviews. Most of our properties, our TVs are somewhere between 55 and 65 inches, depending on the space. So tiny houses, we usually go 55 inches. The bigger properties will go 65.
So those are the 4 products we purchased that help lead to more 5-star reviews.
Now, if you have any follow-up questions, please drop a comment below. We'll do our best to answer them. Or follow us on Instagram. We probably do a bit of a better job of responding to comments on that platform. But either way, we hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for today.
I'm Sarah.
I'm Tony.
And we are the Real Estate Robinsons.